The Suns come into a Western Conference contest in this game. 2K Sports brings you Friday night NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. On the sideline tonight, Doris Burke. And the good news about Tony Parker, recovered and ready to roll back in the thick of things.
Yeah, and the fans have been waiting for this moment for a while. I'll bet they're going to let him know how happy they are to have him back on the court. He's worked extremely hard to return to the lineup as quickly as possible. I know he's been waiting for this day, too.
Yeah, Clark, the work they were able to do while he was out impressed me. I mean, they deserve a ton of credit for not panicking and continuing to play good basketball without him.
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Slim in a two-guard. The Morris brothers fill up the forward spots. Dragic is out there with Miles Plumlee. Duncan kicks to Ginobili. That is good. Ginobili's got the opening field goal of the game for the Spurs.
He's mastered the finger roll. It's a pretty shot, and it's effective for him, too.
Here's Slim. Shot's good.
And he recently got to live out a fantasy that every young hoop star dreams of, designing his own signature shoe. Not sure when it'll hit the market, but I'm excited to see it.
Well, I'm sure it will have all of the latest and greatest shoe technology. I can't believe how these young folks get all enamored with these shoes. It's about your game, not about the shoe. I got one question here. When are we going to get a pair? I'd like to have some for myself.
Well, I guess you didn't look down here. I've got the shoes on right now, and I love them. They're comfortable, stylish, and very affordable. So it's Phoenix now, following the miss by Tony Parker.
Not too much congestion in the lane. I think he could have gotten a better shot that time, no question.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Kevin, Greg Popovich and I got a chance to talk for a bit. He's been chewing over the best plan of attack against this defense with all that shot blocking inside. He said the big thing is we can't play hero ball. We've got to be unselfish and trust our offense. Kevin, we'll see if they can turn the tables this time around and even the season series. Back to you.
Okay, Doris, thanks. It's almost like a crucial aspect to enabling your offense. You first have to get around this stifling defense, don't you?
Yeah, and I think the key, Kevin, is being the aggressor right from the outset of this game.
That means being in attack mode and not... passing up any good shots that you get early.
That's his first personal foul, first team foul.
Ginobili outside. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. His three-pointers off the mark. For the Phoenix Suns, they're coming off a good outing against the Timberwolves at Target Center.
It was an emphatic win for them, especially considering that it was on the road. No question, by the way, that it was their offense that carried them.
Steve, I love the way they attacked at every opportunity. They never were on their heels, and eventually that allowed them to pull away.
Dragic with a wide open look. Chance there to take the lead. Missing. Spurs have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Here's Parker. The shot from the low post is good. Parker's got his first 2 points.
Strong move to the hoop. Nice power move. I like that one.
Beyond the arc. Offensive rebound. Plumlee. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Well, that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active, be energetic, and react as soon as the shot goes up.
Phoenix shooting their first free throw of the night. For San Antonio, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Duncan with the screen for Parker. There's the dish to Duncan. Back to Parker. Ginobili with the ball. Now guarded by Slim. Shot clock at 6. Count the bucket.
That was some skill there. Nice use of the bounce pass.
The Suns trailing. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. And another shot. Can't get it to go. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
Yeah, and in the end, it wasn't even close. I mean, they had points coming from all over the floor.
Boy, they were locked in and ready. Ready to roll, and offensively they just had a rhythm that was impressive.
To the wing on the left. Morris passes to Slim. Duncan with some nice D.
Got a pretty good look at the basket, but defensively they did a nice job rotating, forcing the miss.
Ginobili dishes to Splitter. Outside, Green wants to get it to Duncan, and does. Pass to Parker. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Parker's got his second basket of the game.
Well, he wasn't fazed at all by the bigger man on him, and on the low block, I thought he might be.
You know, Steve, I thought maybe he'd prefer to bring him out to the perimeter, but whatever works, go to it.
Here is Slim, who's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. Kept alive. Here's Morris. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
You know, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
Yeah, me too, Clark. I think anytime you have success pounding the ball inside, you've got to continue to go to the well.
Duncan with the screen for Ginobili. Takes the 3. No luck.
Boy, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide open opportunities.
No good from Slim.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Snatched up. Splitter. They shoot again, and it's good on the way in. Splitter's got his first 2 points of the night.
You know, I think anytime the shot comes from that range, the offense has done its job and done it well.
The shot's good from Slim.
Hasn't been able to get it going offensively. It's been a slow start for him.
San Antonio's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Parker kicks to Ginobili. Plumlee with the steal. Dragic with it. He's picked up by Parker. Here is Slim. 7 points in the game. That's good.
You start hitting a few of those mid-range shots, and it can open up your whole game.
Get on your feet. Who wants a t-shirt?
Hey, listen up. We got to push the ball, all right? First thing we got to do is rebound. And then I want everybody getting out. Fill the line.
And with the break in the action, here is the 2K leaderboard showing us this month's top passers. Take a look at Slim, an uncommonly gifted passer, leading the league in assists.
Yeah, he's been. No question. His passing has just been phenomenal.
San Antonio trailing here. Parker outside. Duncan with a screen on Dragic. Parker passes to Duncan. Back to Parker. 6 on the shot clock. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Plenty of daylight on that shot. 7 points for Ginobili.
I like the way he's not forcing anything, taking advantage of what the defense is giving. He's been a key contributor for them in this quarter.
Here's Dragic, feeds to Plumlee. And the rebound goes to Duncan.
Tell you what, if there's success on the boards in this first quarter is any indication, it's going to be a good day.
And rebounds usually are a good indicator.
Parker double-teamed. Duncan dishes to Splitter. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. And Green gets it to go.
And they've set up countless buckets off assists. That's a huge part of what they've been doing here today.
A lot of dime dropping going on out there, Steve.
Here is Slim. He's got 9. Passes it to Morris. The feed to Dragic. Here is Slim. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. That one on Ginobili.
Take a look at what Slim's been doing. He's already got 9 points, and he's put 1 3-pointer on the board.
Yeah, he's got to take his time behind the arc.
Clark, the coach, was really passionate in that last huddle, trying to do everything he can to get his message across.
You know, and I'm not sure what he wanted exactly, but he did it with enough fire that I'm guessing he's not going to be happy with any lapse in execution. I mean, he made his point pretty clear.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. There's Diaz checked in for Splitter. Bonner comes in for Duncan. Corey Joseph's checked in for Manu Ginobili. And it's Mills in for Tony Parker. Kicks to Green. There's the double team with Warren. Green passes to Diaw. Mills dishes to Bonner. Here's Green. Great D that time from Slim. Phoenix is gone, just 1 of 4 from 3-point range here in the first. And there's the pass to Warren. That's good, and so Bayless with the assist. Warren's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Textbook right there. Nice pass, great catch, beautiful finish.
And Mills kicks to Joseph. Now Mills, averaging 9 points per contest. Right wing. Over to the wing. Uncovered. And he hits the jumper for 2. And the Spurs lead by 1.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
Bayless the pass to Slim. The 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Back-to-back threes for him. The defense is slacking off a little.
It does look like their energy is lacking at this point.
Pass to Green. And here is Joseph. Bonner kicks to Joseph. He feeds it to Green. Elbow shot. And he gets the bucket. Green's got the game tied up here for the Spurs.
Something they'd like to see more of him more often, that's for sure.
Here's Warren. Another 3 for Phoenix.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
That was the 9th straight point from behind the arc, Clark. It feels like they're finding the holes in this defense.
This is to Joseph. He kicks it to Bonner. Pass to Green. It's hauled in by the Suns. Their last encounter was in Phoenix.
And what that game came down to, guys, was their ability to use that three-point shot so effectively.
The work they did on the perimeter was absolutely outstanding. Way too much for that defense to be able to handle.
They get it again. And the layup's good off the glass. And now a 5-point Suns lead.
You know, that putback's about as easy as it's going to get. You have to put a body on it.
The Spurs have gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. In the backcourt, Parker and Ginobili. Down low, it's Duncan and Splitter. And it's Green in at the 3, the small forward. That's the San Antonio 5. Now, here's Green. 14 points from him the last game against Indiana. Duncan dishes to Splitter. It's stolen by Morris.
Boy, stingy defense there, denying that pass.
Now let's send it to Doris from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Slim in the last game against the Timberwolves put on a show. He finished with an incredible amount of points, as he usually does, really knocking down shots from beyond the arc. Just absolutely Absolutely incredible numbers from him in a game you didn't want to miss. So glad we were here to watch it, Kevin.
Great, Doris. Thanks. Any chance we see him top that performance, Clark, here tonight?
I'd say no chance, partner. And that's not a knock against him. It's just that he was so good that night, I don't think he can possibly do it 2 games in a row.
He was Kelloggian. Is that a word? We can use that word.
It is now.
Oh, look at Steve. He didn't like that, though. Look at him.
Let's just say he was really good. And a missed opportunity right there.
Definitely. I think he should have converted that one.
Here's Morris. Cashes in for a double-digit lead. And the Suns lead by 10.
Heads up, aggressive play right there. He saw the smaller man on him, took it straight to the basket.
Ginobili outside. Splitter kicks to Duncan. Nice pass. Right into the rack perfectly for the layup.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
Yeah, and it's a strategy that has served them well in this opening half, Clark.
Sinks it in the shot from Slim. Parker with it. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Indiana.
You know what was great, too, Kevin, was the way he balanced hitting his own shots and making plays for others.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
Dragic the pass to Slim. To the left side wing. Morris. Another 3 for Phoenix.
You can't leave him alone, especially from long range.
Spurs trail by 11. Parker kicks to Duncan. He dishes it to Ginobili. Plumlee with the rebound. Plumlee's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And the rebounding numbers don't actually tell the whole story. I mean, they're barely ahead in that category, but when they've needed them, they've gotten them. They've really battled hard.
It's their work on the glass, Steve, that's prevented any kind of momentum swing.
So it's the Spurs now after the Suns pick up 2. Parker dishes to Green. Back to Parker. Feeds it to Ginobili. Goes up on the wing. That one goes. Ginobili's got 9.
You know, if you were only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would be ahead.
To the left side wing. Here is Slim. He's covered by Ginobili. The dish now to Dragic. Clock at 6. There's the double team with Ginobili. From deep 3-point range. Offensive rebound. Here's Plumlee. Great D that time from Duncan. The Spurs have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second. 5 of 10. Green, no luck. Phoenix leading by 11. Here is Slim. He's got 20. The kick out to Dragic. Here is Slim. He's covered by Ginobili.
Intelligent passing there to make that hoop possible.
The Spurs shooting it up around 45% from the field in the second quarter. Parker outside. Screen by Duncan. And Ginobili. Here we go. Phoenix grabs the miss. Morris has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Plumlee's got 5.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Boy, the ball movement's been fantastic here the last few possessions.
Ginobili kicks to Duncan. Dragic against Parker. And Ginobili. Here we go. Here's Splitter. That shot's good on the assist by Ginobili. Splitter's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
Moment now to check out some numbers for Marcus Morris. His last 10 games, 4th in field goal percentage, and his 3-point field goal accuracy has been really impressive.
Go back to his shooting percentage just for a minute here, Steve. I mean, you think about it. What makes a guy a high percentage shooter? Well, you take the shots that you work on. You don't take bad shots, and you let the game come to you. You don't force shots.
Here is Slim after the basket by San Antonio. Here's Morris. Here's Plumlee. Takes it off the glass. Plumlee's got 4 points this quarter.
Such a solid performance for them inside. Their rebounding has been terrific.
Yeah, that's just one of the few things that have gone their way today.
Now here's Ginobili. He had 25 points in the win against Indiana. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession. Now let's take a peek at the league leaders in scoring. Take a look at Slim, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player.
Well, all you have to do is point to his name at the top of the list. What a season it's been for him. He's been amazing.
Spurs trail by 15. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. We're out halfway through the season and a chance here to recap where all the teams in the West sit in the standings. Take a look at the Suns, earning the first place position with a terrific record. And we've seen them perform splendidly pretty much all season long so far, and they're definitely the team to beat. And, of course, San Antonio. They have a lot of ground to make up.
Looking at the Suns, they're not just a pleasant surprise this year, Steve. They're a huge surprise.
Yeah, I don't know anybody who picked them to make this kind of noise from the beginning of the year. They've had a phenomenal run.
Phoenix with the ball. Manu Ginobili getting his 3 to go. And a fast break now for the Spurs. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Phoenix?
Well, they've definitely had the hot hand from the three-point line so far. Always nice to start out like that.
Something else they've done a good job of tonight, right from the start, is penetrating and scoring. They've been getting more and more physical as this game has gone along.
Clearly, and they've gotten a lot of trips to the line because of it here in the second quarter.
Spurs trail by 11. The feed now to Duncan. Parker left side. In the corner, it's Ginobili. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Parker's got his 6th assist on the night. Suns leading by 8. Pass to Slim. And the layup's good off the glass. Slim's got 24.
Just seems like they're finding an open lane to the hoop every time down. That's 5 buckets in a row for them in the paint.
Yeah, on the flip side, Steve, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior.
Green with a screen for Duncan. They kick it out to Green. Duncan outside. The pass to Ginobili. He feeds it to Green. Parker right side. No good with the triple.
It's been a great day for them on the boards, Clark. That's definitely been a major factor in building this big lead.
And, from a number standpoint, the advantage might not be that large, but they have been manhandling them inside.
No good from Slim. Spurs trail by 10. Ginobili outside. Latrey. They get it again. Here's Splitter. Banked in off the glass. Splitter's got 4 points now in the quarter. Phoenix has gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. That's good. 27 points for Slim.
Well, offensively, he's taken a solid opening quarter and just built on it here in the second.
They set the pick. Parker kicks to Ginobili.
Excellent game we've seen from Manu Ginobili. He has 15 points, and he sprayed home 3 three-pointers as well.
Yeah, productive day for him from long range.
First trip to the free throw line.
That's the way to shoot the rock.
Boris Diaz checked it. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Phoenix ahead, up by 6. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Coach, you're going to have to climb a bit of a hill here.
Okay, guys, let's focus and get down to business. Now, here's a few things I took away from the first half. If there's something I'd like to say.
Break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out away here in the third. Spurs trail by 6. And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. The Morris brothers fill up the forward spots. Dragic is out there with Slim, and it's Plumlee in at the center. That's good from Ginobili on the assist by Splitter. Splitter's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Dragic's the pass to Slim. Back to Dragic for the 3. 6 to shoot. And it's good. Morris has got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Talk about doing a Rip Van Winkle on defense. Come on, guys, wake up. Why are they leaving him open at the 3-point line? Come on.
There's a good screen. And the wide open shot from Ginobili. And that comes off the assist by Duncan. And that's 21 points for Manu Ginobili. Here's Slim. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. This is his 2nd trip to the line in this one. And that one misses. He hits the 2nd from the line.
Well, that one miss shouldn't be too costly because he was able to make it a 2-possession lead at least.
Now here's Parker. Green up on top. Duncan with the screen for Green. Comes up empty down low.
That's not an opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Morris passes to Slim. Duncan brings the double team. Slim. San Antonio with the rebound. Splitter's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. And Slim picks up the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
That's his 3rd personal foul. 1st team foul.
And San Antonio has possession, trailing by 5. That one goes. Count it.
And they made 3 of their first 4 shots here to start this half.
The Suns shooting it very well tonight, around 57%. Kicks it to Dragic. Pass to Morris. Here is Slim. 28 points for him. 6 to shoot. Count it! And he'll have a chance for a 3-point play. Tim Duncan picks one up.
His work at the offensive end has been phenomenal. Maybe reason number 1, they're ahead.
The Suns have only 1 missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them. Here's Parker. He's got 5. Parker, right side. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Parker's got 7 points in the game. Suns leading by 4. Pass to Slim. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And Parker comes with the help. Slim passes to Dragic. No luck.
Some rugged defense there against one of the stronger finishers in the game.
Nice ball movement by San Antonio. And the wide open shot from Green. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Parker's got his 7th assist in the game. The Suns have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Slim passes to Plumlee. He sinks the 11-footer. Plumlee's got 9.
Looks like the defense kind of backed off him, and he took advantage. And a quick review here, looking at some numbers for Parker. He's putting up 13 points a game, 7 assists, and 2 rebounds. We've been seeing from him playing right at the level we expect.
Yeah, we've seen him play better, but those are still numbers that are pretty superb by any measure.
Parker double teamed. Splitter kicks to Green. Duncan trying to break loose. Yet it goes in, and the Suns' lead is cut down to 1 in the bucket from Green.
Let's see how the Suns have performed over the last few weeks. First in scoring. First in assists. And they're also #1 in shooting percentage. This is a team that prides itself on taking high-quality shots.
And the points that they're scoring per game that you talked about is really a result of great offensive execution. I mean, this is a club that works well together. They get great looks, and they'll also score in transition.
Well, when you think of the great playmakers in league history, John Stockton per game averaged double-digit dimes. Think of this. For his career, 15,806 career assists. A record you knew right off would stand for a very long time.
And he wasn't really a flashy passer like a lot of the great playmakers you think of, but just always in control. Kind of an old school game, but one that was tremendously successful over the course of his almost 2 decades with the Utah Jazz.
They now take the lead. Green's got 7 points for the quarter.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Yeah, that's textbook basketball, just having their way down low.
And that one's good. 7 lead changes now, and we're just in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, each side having a tough time staying in front.
Well, the fans love it. I mean, a tug-of-war, back and forth affair, but if you're a coach, there's a little frustration here. You're trying to pull ahead, but pretty evenly matched game.
Ginobili dishes to Duncan. Back to Ginobili. 6 on the shot clock. And that one's good. Ginobili's got 25 points in the game.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. Defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Yeah, they're getting exposed right now.
Parker outside. And Slim picks up the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
That 4th foul might force him to scale back the aggression defensively a little bit. He does not want to pick up number 5.
Parker with a clean look. No good on the quick 3.
This game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding is one thing that they've been able to dominate.
Yeah, they've chased down that pumpkin often. Boy, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip. They've got a battle inside.
Well, this game has been tough, Clark. I mean, they're getting after it, and I think they're starting to run a little bit low on energy, possibly.
Parker, right side. Ginobili outside. Plumlee with the rebound. Plumlee's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Slim. Cannot hit. And the Spurs going the other way now. Now Parker. He's got 7. Green, the pass to split it. And Ginobili wide open. He shoots. Again, the miss by the Spurs. The pass to Slim. Out to the wing. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
And the defense looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Yeah, I like that. A foul to save the layup. Make him earn it at the line.
And to look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Suns.
So far, they've turned in a fantastic performance from the three-point line. It's been a weapon all game.
And I love their hustle because they're getting a lot of second chance opportunities just as a result of playing hard.
Both good from the line that time. Here's Parker, averaging 13 points a contest. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. And Ginobili wide open. He shoots. And it's good on the assist by Parker. Parker's got his 8th assist here tonight. To the inside. Here is Slim. He's covered by Ginobili. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Well, who's had the hot hand from the 2 position over the last 10 games? Highest field goal percentages right here on the 2K leaderboard. Take a look at Slim, leading the league in field goal percentage. He always gets good looks.
He's not a wasteful player. I mean, that much we've learned. He makes the most of the good looks he gets, and if it's not there, he's not going to force a bad shot.
But you know what, Steve? It's not all about shot selection. Let's not overlook what an unbelievable shooter he is, period. I mean, he can knock him down from all over the court with defenders draped all over him.
The Suns have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8.
Well, you look at the numbers, 79% as a team on the season. That's very impressive.
Yeah, in general, they've been very solid. I mean, free throw shooting isn't something they've had to worry about too much this season, guys.
The Suns making a switch here. Good on the second free throw.
Well, you have to like how he's challenging the defense now in the second half. Getting to the line for a lot of free throw opportunities.
Parker kicks to Duncan. Kicks it out to Ginobili. Sinks the three-pointer. Ginobili's got 15 points here in the second half.
You got to make a defensive adjustment here because he's just destroying them from three-point range.
Well, even when they've closed out on him, Steve, he's knocking them down.
They get it back. Here's Plumlee, and the layup's good off the glass. Plumlee's got 11.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
And here is Parker. He has 7. Dishes it to Diaw. He kicks to Duncan. The baseline J. Good, and it's Diaw with the assist that time. And that's now 6 points for Tim Duncan. Here is Slim. He's got 39. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. One on Ginobili.
Obvious foul.
Yeah, he took a hit right there and earned those free throws.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for San Antonio.
And they keep piling up the assists, guys. Great ball movement.
It's been a hot shooting night for them, too. I mean, they've hit a lot of those mid-range jump shots.
So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Bonner, he's checked in for Duncan. Anderson comes in for Daniel Green. Joseph, he's checked in for Manu Ginobili. Miss Mills in for Tony Parker. And for the Suns, Warren comes in for Plumlee. And Jared Bayless subbed in for Goran Dragic. And so it's San Antonio with it. It's a 1-point game. Mills with it. Pass to Anderson. Left side Anderson. 4 on the shot clock. Shot on the wing. The rebound by Slim. Slim's got rebound number 8 now on the night. He dishes it to Bayless. Feeds to Mirotic. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target. Mirotic has got 7.
Now the defense just couldn't get a hand in his face. Couldn't challenge the shot.
Yeah, made his height advantage count that time.
Now Mills. The dish now to Joseph. The feed to Diaw. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. 11 points in the game.
And that assist earned him a little nod from his teammate after the basket.
Bayless the pass to Slim. Here's Mirotic. Great pass to set up the lay-in. And the Suns lead by 3.
Very clever passing. That was just beautifully done.
Joseph dishes to Anderson. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession.
Well, now an opportunity to look at some of the stats on Patty Mills. His last 10 games, he's around 10 points per game, 4 assists, and 4 rebounds. And he's the leader of that second unit. Great guy to have coming off that bench.
You know, I think it's pretty clear. He might not start, but it's obvious when he's on the floor, the other players are looking to him for leadership.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. The Spurs have been shooting right around 75% at the line, 9 of 12 so far. The first free throw is good.
Shooting for San Antonio, Corey Joseph. At the line for 2.
So he gets them both. Phoenix has gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here.
Kevin, we've got a moment here to take a look at what the Spurs have done as far as NBA stats go over the last month. 2nd in fewest turnovers per game. 5th in assists. And they also show up as a top 5 team in steals. Young, aggressive, and athletic, getting into the passing lane.
And Clark, you know, when you commit so few turnovers, it's key because you become a much better offensive team. You're constantly getting looks at the basket, and your defense isn't vulnerable either because you're able to get back in transition so much easier.
Bonner knocked away.
He's always going to have a difficult time finishing when the defense is in his face like that.
Here's Slim. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Nine of 11 in the game so far. He is just punishing you when you foul him.
Boy, he's been solid as a rock at that foul line tonight.
Well, all game he's been able to draw contact and get himself to that line.
You know, one thing about getting going at the free throw line like he has this season, it can continue to carry over.
Daniel Green, he's checked in for the Spurs. Both free throws good from Slim. Here's Mills. He feeds it to Joseph and stolen by Mirotic. Here's McCormick and he goes in for the dunk.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end. That's losing basketball.
And especially when you can't afford to give up any buckets. That pushes this lead up instead of going the other way.
Here's Joseph. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Slim's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Punches it down with pop.
Rubs it in. It looks like a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Well, they're not backing off at all, are they?
And Mills kicks to Diallo. Spurs working the ball around now. Here's Green. Tries to save it, and that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession.
20 seconds on the shot clock.
Joseph, the pass to Diallo. Here's the teardrop. Shot by Joseph, no good.
They've been the glass eaters today, guys. A ton of effort out of them down low.
And they've needed every one of those rebounds. I think that's what's put them in front here.
Spurs trail by 9.
Yeah, he'll make the walk of shame back to the bench. He gets to watch the rest from the sideline.
Goodwin's checked in for Slim.
That's the way to make the free ones count.
At the line for 2.
Team's changing it up here. So the Suns win it. They came, they saw, they conquered.
Hey, Kevin, to me, any win is a good win.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, certainly a nice win here in this one for you. What's it going to take for you guys to keep playing at this level moving forward?
Just keeping it simple and not forcing things. When we make the easy pass and not try to do too much when the ball's in our hands, that's when we're at our best and we can win games like this one.
Mission accomplished tonight. Congratulations. Kev, over to you.
Thank you, Doris. And now for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for joining us tonight in our presentation of NBA on 2K Sports. Now our Jordan Player of the Game.